Welcome to your beginner's guide to creating stunning visual effects, VFX, using Adobe After Effects. Whether you're a novice looking to dive into the world of motion graphics or an enthusiast eager to enhance your video projects, this tutorial will walk you through the basics of using After Effects to create eye-catching VFX. Let's get started. Understanding the interface. Start by familiarizing yourself with After Effects interface. The main components are the Project Panel, Composition Panel, Timeline, and Effects and Presets panel. Spend some time exploring these areas, as they will be central to your workflow. Creating a new composition. Go to Composition, a new composition, or press Ctrl+N, Windows, or CMD+N, Mac. Set your composition settings, such as resolution, 1920 by 1080 for HD, frame rate, 30 frames per second, and duration. Name your composition and hit OK. Importing assets. Import your video footage, images, or audio files by dragging them into the project panel. You can also go to File, Import a file to add your assets. Once imported, drag them onto the timeline to begin your project. Adding effects. Select the layer you want to apply an effect to in the timeline. Go to the Effects and Presets panel, find an effect, e.g., Gaussian blur, glow, color correction, and drag it onto your layer. Adjust the effect settings in the Effect Controls panel to achieve the desired look. Animating with keyframes. To animate a property, such as position or opacity, enable keyframing by clicking the stopwatch icon next to the property in the timeline. Move the playhead to a different point in time, adjust the property, and After Effects will automatically create a smooth transition between keyframes. Working with masks. Use masks to isolate parts of your footage. Select a layer, then use the Pen tool, G, or Shape tool, Q, to draw a mask on your layer. Adjust the mask properties in the timeline, like feather, opacity, and expansion, to refine the masked area. Using 3D layers. Turn your 2D layer into a 3D layer by clicking the 3D layer switch in the timeline. This allows you to manipulate your layer in three-dimensional space. You can adjust its position, rotation, and scale along the X, Y, and Z axes. Applying motion tracking. Motion tracking allows you to track the movement of an object in your footage and apply that movement to another layer or effect. To do this, go to Window Tracker and use the Track Motion feature. After tracking, apply the tracking data to a null object or another day. Rendering your composition. Once you're satisfied with your VFX, it's time to render. Go to Composition, Add to Render Queue. In the Render Queue panel, choose your output module settings, e.g., Format, Codec, and Output to Location. Click Render to export your video. Congratulations! You've just completed your first VFX project using After Effects. With these foundational skills, you can start experimenting with more complex effects and animations. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be creating professional-grade motion graphics. Don't forget to like, comment, and consider subscribing to CyberTheo for more tutorials.